But getting back to you,
I was actually gonna play a beat like you
okay,
wanted to hear
okay, let's
what
do
the
it.
beat
Let's do that. Let's do
that I
that.
made recently.
To have you kind of break down the beat, kind of
Okay.
talk about why you sampled certain samples or why you put a kick where you put a kick.
Okay, so this is a beat I made
Yeah, let me
kind of recently.
put it on here. Yeah, it's good.
So it has a bunch of different layers, so I guess I'll try and break it down.
Yeah, you know Pascal cooking up.
Ooh. I like that. So where does the process start with that?
Okay, so with this one, obviously you hear like the voices. I really love those adding those voices because it gives a lot of like emotion to the beat. So right away you already know like okay. So this is like gonna be like some heartfelt stuff, right? And like those are cues for the artist too, right? Um, and then obviously like you have to have the melodic aspect too. So you add the chords behind it, and then little accents in the back like that just played. And then after you have the melody kind of down, then you have to add the drums. And the drums really dictate what genre this is, right? So if I wanted to make it like pop, I could do like the, you know, like the house drums or whatever, like if I want to make it like trap, I can have like the hard 808s and stuff like that. But like for this, I kind of wanted to have it more like emotional, heartfelt. So usually with that, you have to add a lot of, you have to give the artist a lot of space, right? So like when the verse comes, like it's kind of empty, like right here, right? So it's just the kick right now,
Yeah.
and the snare, and then you have to add some variation. So like after about 4 bars, 8 bars, you add something else, right?
Okay,
And
okay, I
then
see.
and then you go from there, yeah. So that's kind of like the breakdown to this. The new sound that just came in is called a hi-hat, and that really carries the momentum of the song.
Okay.
Um, and then I have a snare with like a reverb and delay that adds like more emotion to it. I don't know if
Yeah, I guess
the words I
I
just
get what
said
you're
were
saying.
kind of like,
No, no, I got you. I got you.
but
How do you
but yeah.
decide what feel of song you want to go for? Like, are you like how many beats are you making that like how many of them are heartfelt and how many of them are trap and pop and
So honestly, it really depends what artist I'm working with. I like being like versatile,
yep.
so I could I could make something like emotional, then I can make something like really trappy, or I can make something more pop or Afrobeat even, depending on what the artist wants. So I just like, trying different genres because, sometimes you might get complacent doing the same one and then you lose your skill or
Yeah.
your feel and the bounce for those different genres. So I always try and jump around and make sure you know, I know how to attack every genre because you never know what opportunities you're gonna get,
Of
right?
course.
Um, so I always try and make sure I, dabble in all the genres I can.
Okay.
It's all good.
So your recording studio is at your house,
Yeah, I have a
correct?
home studio that I do most of my work at. Like sometimes we go to my friend Derek's studio. He has like a
Derek
bigger
Benjamin.
studio. Yeah, that's where we do a lot of like music video stuff, and we usually go there to do like the final mixing and mastering and
Okay.
maybe some revisions to songs, like because he mixes and masters our songs. So like when we're completing an album or a EP or any type of project, we usually go there, listen with like the surround sound stuff he has, and then we can really pick out the details we want to fix and go from there. So, but yeah, I do most of my work uh, at my home studio, and so does Fab. He works in his home studio.